I'm here with Chris Burke, and Chris Burke's got the greatest jacket I've ever seen in my life, bar none. It's dead serious. It's orange, just like his blood, because he played at the University of Tennessee, played in the big leagues, and is now inducted into the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. So, you're from Kentucky. How did you end up in Knoxville, Tennessee?
It's a good question. I'm fortunate that Tennessee saw me play at a kind of a high school showcase. Thought my skill set fit their style of play, and Coach Delmonico and Coach Simcox came up to see me play and thought I could help. And I'd never forget, once I made my way on campus, it was a done deal. I was ready to sign. I just knew it immediately that Tennessee felt like home.
I love it. So when you think about that moment in your career where you realize, hey, I have a chance to get to the big leagues. Do you remember when that moment was and what that felt like?
Yeah, the summer after my sophomore year in college, I'd had a really good season, made Team USA, so I was playing with the best college players in the country, and had a great year. Hit leadoff and was second on the team in hitting, and a bunch of those dudes were projected to be high first-round picks, and I sat there and held my own with them all summer long. So that really gave me a ton of confidence. When I went back in the fall, I kind of felt like it was my time and that I had a chance to really make a living playing the game.
Of course, and then you get to the big leagues and you have one of the more memorable home runs in my lifetime at the expense of the squad that I grew up watching, the Atlanta Braves, that 18-inning marathon when you hit that walk-off. I know that it's one of those things that you'll never forget, but can you describe to me the moment, what that felt like in that moment?
Yeah, it was a crazy game, 6 hours long. And so when I got up, there was one out. It's the 18th inning. Nobody's on base. So as interesting as it sounds, there wasn't a ton of juice in the building. It had just been going on so long. And I got to a 2-0 count and got a good pitch to hit a line drive in the left field seat. So, at first, you almost missed the moment a little bit. And then as I'm, now the crowd's on their feet, I'm coming around second base, you're starting to feel the moment a little bit. When I came around third and my teammates were, in big leagues, they don't do that, right? So everybody's staring at home plate. That's when it really hit me, like, not only is the game over, but the series is over. And from there it was kind of a fairy tale, just to know that I had a swing that would keep me remembered for a home run in a playoff series, which turns out is pretty rare. But when you're a rookie, you don't know any better. You just think, well, that was fun. And then you look back as a 44-year-old and you're like, man, I'm glad I made that swing in that moment.
Absolutely. Now, I couldn't let you go without talking about your baseball. Mm-hmm. When they win a national championship, obviously you're with ESPN, and from that perspective, it's a little different watching the game. But when you take off the broadcast hat and you put your orange on, what did that feel like, knowing that the program that you played for, that you put you invested so much in, won a national championship?
Well, it's a tremendous amount of pride and satisfaction for that group. Covering the game like I do, I got to know those guys pretty well. I know how much they put into it. So I was just really happy for them. And then I was just super pumped for our fan base. Tennessee Athletics is on a very good run, but hasn't quite won the last game in any sport recently. So really just happy for our fans to be able to stick their chest out. Right? We're the national champions. And for the fact that it happened in baseball, that was really cool. And, of course, the parade was just, surreal to watch our fan base celebrate our baseball team like that. So really, really happy for everybody associated with the university.
Love it. Chris Burke, Tennessee baseball icon, big league superstar, member of the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.